Hi, I'm Leisha, Tobacco Treatment Specialist at Hope Cancer Resources, and it's Wellness Wednesday. And today we're going to talk about going through that mental process of changing how you think of yourself from smoker or tobacco user to non-smoker or non-tobacco user. I think this can be really important in different processes of your journey of your quit. So for some people, it comes up in the beginning before they even start, where they may start to feel like maybe they can't do this because they can't see themselves as a non-smoker. Sometimes it comes up later when they're already quit and maybe they're having cravings or had a really rough week and start to think, maybe this is just not who I am. I really am a smoker, I really am a tobacco user. So it comes in different places of the journey, but it's really important to stop and kind of think of how you're going to transition to that new way of thinking of yourself. So I have a couple ways that you can do that. This may not be as important for certain people. So some people may not have a really strong identity with tobacco or with cigarettes, so just kind of know this may or may not fit for everyone, but just to kind of give you an overview of a couple things. So one can be writing a goodbye letter, and I know this sounds really cheesy, but just being able to put down your thoughts of, it could be goodbye to yourself as a tobacco user, or it could be a goodbye letter to that tobacco product. So you can kind of figure out what works better for you, but really just writing down, what are you gonna miss about it? What are you not gonna miss about it? Are there certain things about that transition or that change that makes you sad, or things that you're excited about, like that are gonna be different? So kind of going through just those thoughts and those feelings that you might have through that transition of trying to become a non-tobacco user. The second thing is visualization and kind of daydreaming. So just kind of thinking of yourself in those, it could be events, it could be a specific place, it could be with a specific person, but any of those things where you might typically always smoke or use tobacco. So thinking of, as an example, it could be if you have a specific friend that you always get together, catch up, smoke together, whatever that may be, and thinking about yourself with that person, and then visualizing yourself but not smoking in that event or at that time or with that person. So really just trying to wrap your mind around those changes and what that's going to be like. It's kind of like almost role play in your head, but just going through the motions of what is that going to be like if that person offers me a cigarette? What am I going to say? What am I going to do? So how is that going to look differently for you? How are you going to feel differently maybe at that event or with that person? It's just kind of giving yourself that time to process what that's going to be like. And then the last one is really starting to refer to yourself as a non-smoker, as a non-tobacco user. When you think about, things pop up in your head of like, I need a cigarette, or I need this tobacco to get through my day, or I'm stressed, really kind of stopping those thoughts and reframing it to be, I don't need this to get through my day. Like, I'm still who I am. I can get through it without having that cigarette. Especially in the beginning, it's going to be important to work through those cravings, those triggers that come up. But even before you quit, just telling yourself that, even if you do go and smoke, but just being able to have that reinforcement in your mind of, that's not necessarily who I am, that's not who I am at my core. So I hope some of these ways help you think about processing just mentally that change from being a tobacco user to a non-tobacco user, and help you get through your journey